Hello friends, this is Mosmi Ambasta. Welcome to our channel Stitch Diary. Normally we pay so much attention to performance measurement in sewing that a lot of important departments like cutting, finishing and planning often get neglected. Cutting is one of the most crucial departments in the factory, firstly because it deals with the costliest material fabric, and secondly because the entire process is irreversible. Once a fabric is cut, there is no turning back. In this video, we are going to focus on various performance measurement tools which will be focused towards cutting department but mainly focusing on fabric as it is the costliest resource. The performance measurement tools that we are going to talk about are material productivity, marker efficiency, marked consumption or lay consumption, achieved consumption, fabric utilization and cut order planning. The first metric we are going to talk about is material productivity. Material productivity is defined as output per unit of material used. Essentially, it focuses on effective utilization of material in the factory. If a fabric roll is left at the end of the order, it's a complete waste. It is only going to be sold at a much cheaper rate. Let us understand material productivity with a very simple example. Let's say for an order, you procured 500 meters of fabric which costed $20 per meter, and we produced 200 garments out of it. Each garment was sold at $100. So the material productivity would be output divided by input. The output is 200 garments into $100 each divided by input, which is 500 meters into $20 per meter. So we arrive at a number of $2, which says that for every $1 investment, we actually generated $2 out of it. This defines material productivity. The second metric for measuring performance is marker efficiency. Marker efficiency is defined as fabric used in the patterns in a marker divided by total fabric used in the marker. Normally, CAD solutions provide this metric automatically through their processes. And when we view that, around 80 to 85% to 90% efficiency is actually considered a good efficiency for a marker. However, this can be limited due to various pattern shapes, let's say for bias cuts, or various limitations of the fabric like stripes and plates where you have limitations of placing pattern pieces. This is a very important indicator for a CAD operator's performance, and he or she should be able to adjust the patterns to give you the best possible efficiency. Normally, 80% of the order is cut out of just 20% of the markers. That means the CAD operator should be spending its time trying to improve efficiency for these 20% markers. Marker quality is an important indicator to achieve good, efficient usage of fabric. However, normally people get blinded by marker efficiency. We should understand that marker efficiency is required to be high. However, it does not ensure that no other fabric wastage would happen. We should also focus on end bits, end losses and various other cutting room parameters to ensure good fabric usage. Now we'll talk about the third metric, which is marked consumption or weighted marker consumption or lay consumption, whatever you may call it. It is basically defined as consumption used per piece as per the markers of the order. It can be arrived in 4 simple steps. First, you make the cut plan. So you get all the markers and their corresponding plies. Then you make these markers in CAD and you get all individual marker lengths. Then marker lengths and plies are multiplied to each other and you get overall fabric that you will use in that order. This number is then divided by total pieces that will be cut in that order, which gives you consumption per garment. To understand this, let's take a very simple example. Let's say for an order, we made the cut plan and we have first lay, which is for 100 plies and has a marker of 1 piece small and 1 piece medium and has a marker length of 3.8 meters. The second lay is of 50 plies. It has a marker of 2-piece medium and has a marker length of 4.1 meters. So the total fabric that we will use in this order is 585 meters, marker length into plies and a sum for each individual lace. Total number of pieces in the order are 300. So marked consumption or weighted marker consumption or lay consumption, whatever you may call it, is defined as total fabric used in the order divided by total number of pieces. Therefore, 585 divided by 300 and we arrive at the consumption per piece for this order as 1.95 meters. We should understand that this number does not include any wastages and it is only the consumption as per the markers made in the order. The fourth metric we are going to talk about is achieved consumption. Achieved consumption is defined as consumption achieved per garment at the end of the order. It's one of the most important metric to understand fabric usage. The formula for achieved consumption is total fabric bought for the order divided by total pieces finally shipped in the order. It includes all the wastages that may have happened during the production process. For example, dead stock, end bits, part changes, sewing rejections, finishing rejections, and all unshipped garments are included in the production process loss. However, if we want to understand achieved consumption at the end of cutting process, then the formula should be fabric issued to cutting divided by total pieces cut in the order which were finally issued to the sewing department. Let us take a simple example to understand this. As per previous example, let's say our mark consumption or lay consumption for the order was 1.95 meters and the factory bought 640 meters to produce this order, out of which 630 meters was finally issued to cutting. Cutting room produced 315 garments and issued to sewing for other production processes. And at the end of the day, we shipped 290 pieces. 25 pieces were rejected in various other processes of sewing, finishing, etc. So, the achieved consumption for the factory would be 640 meters divided by 290, which is 2.21 meters. So, in this order, the factory wasted 11.8%. Now, to understand the cutting room performance or to define achieved consumption as per cutting room, it will be calculated as 630 meters, which was actually issued to cutting, divided by 315 pieces which were issued from cutting to sewing. So we arrived at a number of 2 meters. Cutting room resulted in a wastage of 2.5%. Achieved consumption is a very important indicator and should be closely monitored in every factory. The next metric we are going to talk about is fabric utilization. Fabric utilization is simply defined as a ratio of total fabric used in the garment divided by total fabric available. Fabric available essentially is the amount of fabric bought or amount of fabric that is allocated for the order. Now, fabric used in the garment can be calculated by two methods. It can be calculated by length or by weight. While calculating by weight, what we basically need to do is measure one piece of each size before it is sent to sewing so that its weight doesn't change. Then its weight needs to be multiplied by total pieces cut in the order to arrive at the total weight of the fabric that has been used in the garment. Let's continue with the previous example to understand this. So let's say if we measure one piece of small size, the weight turns out to be 187.1 grams. And we measured a piece of medium and the weight turns out to be 193 grams. Now we were cutting 100 pieces of small and 200 pieces of medium in this order. So 100 into 187.1 and 200 into 193 grams gives us 57.310 kgs of fabric which has been used in the order. Now we need to convert this into meters. We need to simply divide it by GSM and width. GSM, let's say, is 110 and width at 1.07. So the total fabric used in the order is 487 meters. Now let's calculate the same number using length. So let's say for this order, we are continuing with the example used in the previous performance measurement tools as well. So the marker length, the first marker was 3.8 meters, efficiency 85% with 100 plies. So the fabric used in the first marker turns out to be 323 meters, which was used in the garments. Marker 2, marker length is 4.1 meters, efficiency 80% and 50 plies. So the fabric actually used in the garment is again 164 meters. So now the total fabric used in the order turns out to be 487 meters. So we have calculated fabric used in the order by two methods, by weight and by length. In both cases, we have got 487 meters of fabric that has been used in the order to produce the garments. 640 meters of fabric was actually bought for the order. So fabric utilization is 76.10% for this particular example. The last metric for cutting room performance is cut order planning. We've discussed cut order planning at length in previous videos. For reference, you can look at the link below and view them for better understanding. So ladies and gentlemen, this was all about cutting room performance indicators. I hope you liked this video. For more such informative videos on garment industry, please subscribe to our channel Stitch Diary. In our next video, we'll be discussing about parameters for production planning department.